The Georgia Bulldogs set to tee it up at Sanford Stadium to start this season. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a team from the SEC, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started.
Entering play call screen.
And the Bulldogs about to kick it away and get this season started. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Suggestions, erroring categories, you have held options, RPO plans goes to selected.
This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Back to throw, it's Bachmeier. Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game here. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Notre Dame. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program. But when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can't it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all season, and you see it every year. The teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together, and then they'll get themselves into those rankings.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
Coach suggestions,
Convert that third down on the slant. Now everybody sort of settles into the game.
Yeah, you do have nerves. I mean, everybody does. Opening drive that you watched film, and how good are they really? And you get that first down. You throw the quick timing slant. Now they'll settle in. We're good. We got this.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Guys, let's take a step back and talk about Notre Dame. At some point, with all of the transfer portal talk and guys going in and out, you can score one for continuity with this ball club, can't you, David?
That means your system and your culture is working. Because these guys so often are just going for the next opportunity, the next bag of money. Nice job. They kept their guys that they recruited, that they love.
Yeah, it sounds so cliche, but these players really have bought in to this coaching staff and the message and what they're preaching. They all believe they could do something very special this season.
Breaks into the open. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
And that's what you're trying to do, not just in this game, but for the season. You're just trying to set the tone defensively, and they do that getting the sack. They feel good about their front seven and all the athletes they have. It'll be fun to watch this unit for the rest of this game and see how they do in one-on-one situations.
Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple.
Offenses don't like being in these situations. They don't like having little success on first and second down, because now you know I got to pass the football, I got to air it out. It makes me really predictable. So let's make sure you take care of the football and find those plays you really like.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And these coaches have these play sheets over on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call, and they want to make explosive plays. But you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
6 categories. Entering paused screen, you have 9 options. Resume is selected. Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories. Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
From the gun, running back gets the give. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And on that play on the RPO, they had the look they wanted, but up front, they just could not get the job done. You see linemen losing their one-on-one battles. There was nowhere for that running back to go.
Zone dropped hips option is set to 5. Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
The Dogs trying to
options.
find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
Spread.
Offense changing the play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game.
6 categories.
Great job by the defense dialing out some pressure on third down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
So from the shadow of his goal post, he gets the punt away. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground.
Play call, formation, there are 8 categories. There are 20. Coach PHP quick base.
Here come the Irish, back on offense. They had to punt last time they had it. Highly unlikely that'll happen here, barring utter disaster. Great field position. They knock him down inside the 30 at the 29. It's a pickup of 6. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on second and short. Looking for a crease. It's Hawkins. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And how about the timing of the linebacker on the blitz to get in the backfield and get the tackle for loss?
Is there anything better for a linebacker than to run on a blitz and nobody's home except the back?
Such a great feeling when the Moses parts the Red Sea and the hole opens up and you go fill it.
Makes the catch. It's Hawkins. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up.
There are 21 categories.
This running back is a weapon. Not only is he going to hurt you in the run game, but they're going to throw it to him, and they're going to throw it to him on first down, second down, and third down, as you saw right there.
Picked up maybe a yard. It's down to the 16.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll go to the ground. Got enough space. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Irish.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. Add empty selected.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, we don't get a ton of top 5 matchups, so let's check out how today's Rumble played out.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Get another look at this Bulldog offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Right on the money.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you those great defensive linemen. The ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
They'll leave it with him. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, second and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's third down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
And this offense stays aggressive and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, third and short, I'd love for you to run it, be the more physical team. But nice job sticking up and bowing their necks for this defense.
Georgia sent out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds.
RPO, shuffle HPN goal.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
He'll get rid of it. Got his man downfield. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. New set of downs after the completion. On the ground, it's Hawkins. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Now the play fake. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
What a play by the defender there, guys. In his own end zone, the offense has taken a shot, and if that defender was just one step behind, that would have been a touchdown. But the hit forces the incompletion.
Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. The Dogs are off the leash and coming after him on third down. Looking downfield, it's Buckmeyer. It's caught. There he goes. That'll be enough to give them a first and goal from the 10. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Going to work on second down in the red zone and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game one, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories. Hot blitz 3. Double kick.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there, forces second down.
That's a ball that this offense should be able to complete. They had the coverage they wanted. Receiver ran on the route. Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
Double edge blitz 0.
Behind the chains now on second and long.
Spread. Give cushion.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Grabbed in the backfield. It's gone. Powers through. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
I love this running back and the job he does once he has the ball in his hands on this screen pass. He was real patient. You got to allow these 300-pound offensive linemen to sort of collect themselves and stammer down the field and try to block some of these linebackers and DBs. And that's exactly what the running back did. Great job with patience.
Wants to throw on first down. The sure hands, it's Goss. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Great job by the defense not falling asleep on that play. Like, you're right there in that fringe area, this part of the field where offenses will get a little bit aggressive and try to throw the football because they kind of think the field's shrinking is harder to run. Nice job staying on it, staying disciplined, and executing by this defense.
Hot blitz, cover 3, Sky WK.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long.
Spread.
Might be changing the route. Gonna look downfield again. Caught over the middle. It's Bridges. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Option is double mug. There are 6 categories.
Third and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the play on third down.
Third down is a big factor in games. Something I know this offense in particular practices often throughout the week, but they just haven't been able to get it done so far in this game on these critical downs. That time, quarterback can't link up with his guy, and they've got to find a better way of being more efficient on third.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
After that last field goal drive, drive, they're set to kick it away. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24.
F-Kate, RPO, Mesh Hacker, Red Auction, F, Red Auction.
Here come the Irish, back on offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Here comes the heat. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Notre Dame. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry-pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
Auction is set. Trio HPM Shock H Shuffle Keep Flood Curl Flat Dagger HB Slip Screen.
This dog crowd is off the leash, and they are coming after them, bringing noise on third down. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. Still running at the 40. Running through contact. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has it on the doorstep.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
He works his way ever closer, all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Quarterback wedging it in there on the quarterback sneak.
Well, they try to go quarterback sneak, and I know to a lot of people that's a play we all take for granted, like it always works. Quarterback sneaks are designed to get just 1 inch. Somehow you've got to come up and do it. But the defense there, David, they bowed up and stopped it.
Did a great job. Listen, everybody knows what's coming. You know it's a quarterback sneak. It's still hard as heck to stop. But nice job by the defensive line. But get off the football. Don't allow them to go backwards. Don't push you backwards at all. And then what do you see with linebackers a lot of times? They're coming flying in there, making the stop. A nice stop by this defense.
Touchdown, Notre Dame! Fit it in the window for the score.
There are 8 categories.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
Cover 3 match.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
You know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of and get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
2 invert heart formation. 3 nickel. Over. There are 6 cat. 3 over. Cover 3. Cover 6. Cover 3. Tampa 2. Over 3 stick. Cover 3 match.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Second down, they'll go to the air. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell into
Entering play call.
Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
Cover 3 spy.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback.
Entering play call. Penny. There are 2
He saw man
categories.
coverage, and the idea just
There are
get it
6
to my receiver
categories.
as quickly as I can and let him work, David.
See man and see the cushion and see the guy backed up a little bit. Now I know I can get it to him right now and get a positive gain.
Auction, double mug. There are 6 categories. You
They're
have
dealing
12
with a
options.
second
Cover
and
1
long.
bully selected. Spread.
They just keep firing. Almost had the completion.
Entering play call.
Just missed it.
Double mug. There are
Well, the
6
receiver did everything
categories.
right.
You
He
have
ran a
12
good route. He got
options.
his head
You
around. He just
clearly
didn't finish the
selected.
play. Just look it in.
Now trying to keep this drive alive on third and long from the 45.
Cushion.
From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out fast. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one.
One of the things I love about this wide receiver, it's not all bombs and posts and go routes. Third and long, you just kind of run him not too far down the field. He makes the catch, and he's so dangerous, making moves, using his speed and elusiveness. He finds a way to get that first down and keep the offense on the field.
Looking to throw on first down. Going over the top. He caught it. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Dogs!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
There are 8 categories. You have 12 options. Cross line is selected.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving.
Right.
Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4.
Shock age option. Now
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Getting that push, they pick up a 4 out to the 26.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule. It makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive.
There are 6 categories. There are 2 subcategories. Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. He might want another play. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Going for the big play. Reels it in down the left side. The freshman brought down after bringing that one in.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels.
6. Edge blitz 0. Sog edge blitz 0.
They might be thinking back-to-back big plays after that last one. 1st and 10 from the 32. Snagged in the middle. It's Williams. At the 20, he's got space. Shot down of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. The Bulldogs just got that huge run. They love another explosive play.
Spread.
Front of the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9.
Suggestions. There are 6 categories. Cover 3. Cover 3 Sky.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get... And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia!
One thing you know about this team is they've got a lot of fight in them, and that's a great job responding by the offense on that last drive, capping it off with a really good-looking touchdown run. This is now a one-possession game. We've got a lot of football left to play.
And they tack on the extra point to cut the lead to 21-17. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Jacksonville State is getting hammered right now. They are the nail, and that figurative mallet is just pounding them into the ground. What a bad look. They're trailing by 21 to Michigan State. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. He's piled up 65 yards on the ground. A very productive first half here in the season opener. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Slide. Inside zone split.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw, it's Bachmeier. Here's the pressure. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that first down.
Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. Now they're going to throw it. Got the quick pass. Turning it on. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
Man, this defense, they have got to get better in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, this offense might hang 50 on you by the end of the game.
Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on 2nd down. Back to pass. Kidd quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much.
How nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Snap from the gun on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
And on that third down play, there just wasn't any timing between the quarterback and his intended target. And as a result, ball falls incomplete, setting up fourth.
The Irish send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20.
Cover 6, Willie.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive.
Good cushion.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He slings it deep to the left. Makes the grab deep. The freshman brought down after bringing that one in.
Audible.
And he spikes it to stop the clock, and now they'll have to decide if they want to go for the long field goal attempt here just before halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime
Entering
update.
off screen, you have 5 options.
Ready to go here in the second half, and Notre Dame will kick it away. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
Suggestions. There are 6 categories.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They start this third quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Zone drop. Coach suggests cover 4, cover 6 invert.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
There are 6 categories. Entering paused screen, you have 9 options. Resume is selected. Complete
some of these hitch throws early. You're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that. And then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Give cushion.
Running back searching for a hole. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
Suggestions. There are 6
and that's
categories.
Why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Option double mug. There are 6 categories.
And the Dogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
Spread.
Gonna swing it on 2nd down. It's complete on the right side. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark.
Yeah, you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
It'll be 3rd and long. He wants to change this route. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Suggestions.
And that's a picture-perfect start for this defense. To start the second half now, your team's got the lead. You get to stop right away, get the ball right back to your offense to try to expand this lead. Nice start to the second half.
Georgia lining up to punt it away. They boot it away. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line.
RPO alert screen.
But this time, tight game, hoping to get something on the board. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Looking to throw, it's Bachmeier. Shoots it to the left. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down and brings up 3rd down.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
The Dogs are barking and growling and trying to hold him here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32.
Formation. They're entering paused screen. You have 9. Coaching. Pause. You have 3 options. Depth chart. Entering depth chart screen. Slot 2. Position. Change of direction 86. Ball cat stiff. Cat short route right. Medium deep route. Real throw short throw accuracy. Medium throw deep throw accuracy 80. Jumping 70. Entering entering play call over G. There are 2 coach suggestions. There are 6 categories. Mike S. God 3 doesn't match.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. The screen, he can go. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And the Bulldogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that 1st down.
Cover 2 man.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10.
42, Spider. 4, 2.
Might as well give it to him again. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow, they don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill, go get the running back, get a tackle for a loss.
Formation, nickel, arch, double mug. There are 6 categories.
The Dogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last
selected.
play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
There are 6 categories. You have 12 options. Blitz 0 is selected.
A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. He's out of bounds after a big pickup, but there's a flag on the field, and this might be coming back. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Whoops, someone moved a little bit early. Offense going to pick up a 5-yard penalty.
Play call,
and the offense will take that penalty and move a little bit closer. After the shower of flags, it's 1st and 15 for this offense. They go to the draw. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
I tell you, they tried to go draw in the middle of the field. That back had nowhere to go with the football. He was tackled right away for a loss.
The Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
Give cushion.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And finally the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there, but on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Making side adjustments here.
Give cushion.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Georgia sends out the punt team. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. That hole closed quickly and pick up a 1 to the 15.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Trying to set up the screen. Open space at the 25. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of it.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling pass and then kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll run it from the gun. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. The Dogs are off the leash and coming after him on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32.
Coach suggestions. Cover 3 Sky.
First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Quarterback may change this route.
Spread.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
There are 6 categories.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Hauls it in. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Pocket breaking down. Quickly complete. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
6 categories.
Georgia lining up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Great play by the defense there, getting a tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Sends it back in motion. Back to throw. It's Bachmeyer. Gets it out quickly. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Suggestions. There are 8 categories. RPO, AHD zone, inside zone, red up, inside, click, is gun. Option is set to win 99 plays.
These 2 quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W.
Option is set to win. Up to zone toss.
With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. They'll try to get the first through the air. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
And sometimes you overthink it. Sometimes running the football on 3rd and short with the lead is not the worst thing in the world. Keep that clock ticking. But now decided to go for it, setting up a 4th down. And this looks like a situation where you should punt the football.
Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
And listen, obviously, this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on 4th down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of situation, and he's got confidence in him. That time they weren't able to come up with it. I'm curious to see what this guy does if they're in a similar situation as this game moves on.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, you know what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
1 LB dog, cover 4 court, song blitz 3, nickel, auction, double mug. There are 6 categories.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
Spread.
Wants to go up top. Grab behind the line. It's Verrier. Finds a crease up the 20. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Entering play call, double mug. There are 6 categories. You have 12 options. The blitz 0 is selected.
Aga trying to make this red zone trip pay off.
Give cushion.
Looking to throw on first down. Blasted as he lets it go. Touchdown Bulldogs! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
Well, I love the play call late in the fourth quarter now. You're just trying to get athletes in space. They throw it to him just short of the end zone, and he does the rest. And because of it, his team now has the lead.
There are 6 categories.
This one's big to make sure they can't beat you with a field goal. It's good, and he pushes the lead to 3. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Always expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Maryland just wrapped up 4 quarters worth of dominance on its way to a never-in-doubt victory. And that's really the standard there in College Park. That's a tremendous fan base.
Entering pause. You have 3 options. Depth chart. Entering depth chart screen. 1 row 59. Slot 2. Slot 1. Slot 2. Slot 1. Entering pause. You have 3 options. Depth chart. Entering AH key. Slot 2. Entering cancel pop-up waiting for your peer to resume online game. Cancel.
Enjoy this one all week. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Scanning the field. It's Hebert. Finds his man down the middle. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10.
And when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
Runs through a tackle. They stop him cold. Maybe gets a yard to the 34.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Choose the player to replace. You have choose a new player. You have choose the player to replace. You have 11 options. Choose a new player. You choose formation. Empty bunch wide. There are 21
Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9.
Drag curl is selected.
A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
Entering play
the officials
call.
offer the
Empty bunch
deal,
wide.
and the coach
There are
accepts
21
that they will take
categories.
the
You have
penalty.
9 options. Drag curl is selected.
And here comes the offense on second down. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Perez. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down.
Short cross.
Back to throw, it's Hebert. And the third down pass is incomplete.
Option is set to empty bunch wide line. Option is set to empty base. All curl. Double slant stick.
It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. So the fourth down call works out for them as they try to keep the momentum going.
Yeah, that play, Reese, is going to give them a lot of confidence. Here they are. They're trying to scrape and claw themselves back into this one and take the lead. They needed that play.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country. And we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Wants to fire on second down. And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback who makes a short tackle.
Suggestions.
We hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing.
Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 12 options. Why sale is selected.
They'll try to pick up a few here on third down, but from here it will be a 60-yard attempt. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming.
RPO glance post. Option is middle slant.
They'll try to pick up a few here on third down, but from here it will be a 60-yard attempt. Dropping back, it's Hebert. Quick strike complete. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yep, and it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Shock H option.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's first and 10. The give is to Williams. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half.
Option is set to choose a player to choose a new player. You have 6 options. Choose option is set to choose the player to choose the new play, choose the player to replay from a spread RZ cross HB rail.
Now second down, and it's as if this crowd senses they can help them get a huge stop. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
21 categories.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
So first down in the red zone, and this crowd getting behind its defense. Handoff from the gun. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8.
Suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 12 options.
Rating in the red zone here on second down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Inside zone.
Quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Power football with the run. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
And what a play by the defense, right? We've got the lead, but your backs are up against the wall down in your own red zone. Someone's got to be able to step up and make a play. And he delivers in the end zone, getting the INT, preserving his team's lead here late.
Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories. Cover 9. Cover 4. Cover 9.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive.
Give cushion.
They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him.
Casino blitz. Cover 2 man. Cover 1 robber. Cover 6.
Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. Maybe some confusion on the snap count there. That's maybe what caused the false start. Either way, offense is penalized.
6 categories. Cover 3. Cover 3 Sky. Cover 1 LB blitz. SS. Cover 1 LB blitz.
Second down coming up. Quarterback making adjustments. Motion from the back. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the wideout. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
Nickel. Auction. Double mug. There are 6 categories.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Makes the grab, and he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage total.
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football, and he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it. If that's any indication, I like what I'm seeing.
Here's the handoff. He breaks the tackle.
I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Georgia trying to use every second on this clock.
Spread.
They'll give it to the back. and he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
6 categories.
This is an area of the game on offense you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run it.
And the Dogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Using his feet. Got the first down and more. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the